find out more about Orson Wilde. So would we just go to our
My archive?
No.
I can always consult with it if needed. My archive? I can always consult with it if needed.
Nothing to research. I guess Toby. Yeah, you're not...
Oh, come on, Toby. Your soap bath couldn't have been as bad as that.
Poor Toby.
It would be better to examine Wilde's belongings before he returns.
Fair. Let's go snoop into his room. Jesus, he has a lot of shit. He's put up posters?
Ah, our star in the role of Hamlet.
Okay.
Oh, Wilde's already making himself at home.
Very much.
Wilde truly has a perfect disguise kit. Do actors really need all this?
Disguise kits, makeup kits, all the same.
I use the same brushes for makeup.
Interesting.
This must be grease paint.
He has grease paints. He's used the same brushes as I do. How about his cream?
Face powder of an excellent quality.
Ah.
I forgot my hat. Father?
I'm just checking,
You've got something on your face. Is it makeup?
it might be. Practicing my disguises, you know me. No, don't touch that!
Goddamn bitch broke my experiment table.
Mrs. Hudson, with our tea.
Okay.
Not quite. We have a visitor. However, the lady is not so much angry as perplexed.
Good day to you, gentlemen. My name is Mary Sutherland. I have come to you, Mr. Holmes, because I would give everything I have to know what has become of Mr. Hosmer Angel.
Why the haste, Miss Sutherland?
Mr. Hosmer Angel has disappeared, and my father, Mr. Winterbank, will do nothing. It makes me so angry.
Right. Okay, well, let's look at her nose. An indent, often wears spectacles. An expensive brooch. She is rich. Let's look around her character. Ah, she's married. Engagement ring, for it's on the correct finger. Yes. And how about her boots? Mismatched boots. Huh. I have 3 people to meet during this investigation. Interesting. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's talk about your father.
Mr. Windybank is your stepfather, surely, since the name is different?
Well, indeed, I call him father, although he is barely older than myself.
Oh.
And your mother is alive?
Oh, yes. Although I wasn't best pleased when she married again, and so soon after father's death, and to a man so much younger than herself.
Oh. So she's a cougar. Hosmer Angel, who is he?
What is your connection with Mr. Hosmer Angel?
I met him at the gasfitters' ball. Mr. Winterbank did not wish for me and Mother to attend. He never did wish us to go anywhere, but this time I was quite set on it. Fortunately, he left for France upon some business, and so didn't have any say in it. And I met Mr. Angel that night. We met again after that and would take walks together. But then Father returned, and we could no longer meet.
Interesting, interesting. Why was your stepfather against such an affair?
Why was your stepfather against your going anywhere?
Well, he didn't like anything of that sort. He used to say that a woman should be happy in her own family circle.
That sounds like some incest. All right, how about dating?
Did Mr. Hosmer Angel make no attempt to see you?
Well, Father was going off again in a week. And Hosmer wrote and said that it would be better for us not to see each other until Father had gone. After that, he stopped writing.
Sounds like a scam. He's a scam artist. What is your address?
Where does Mr. Angel live?
I don't know exactly. I address all of his letters to the Leadenhall Street post office for collection.
And are you engaged with Mr. Hosmer Angel?
Were you engaged?
Oh yes, Mr. Holmes. Right after the first walk that we took.
That seems sudden. Are you rich?
Do you have your own income?
I do, from an inheritance. It was left to me by my Uncle Ned in Auckland.
Then you have all that you could wish for, naturally.
Well, I live at home and don't wish to be a burden to my family, so they have the use of the money.
That's going to take a second to process. So you have your own income, but you don't wish to be a burden. But you live with your family. But you let your family use your... What? Old English people are fucking weird. What about the other little things?
Is there anything else that you can tell me about Mr. Angel?
He is a very shy man. He would rather walk with me in the evening, so as to be discreet.
Sounds like a scam artist.
I put a missing persons notice in last Saturday's Chronicle. Here's a copy, and a letter from him.
Haha, a love letter. Yes, I see. As I anticipated, this validates my deductions perfectly.
What deductions, Mr.
Mr. Wilde. Holmes. Tell her.
I hate you, Orson Wilde. I hate you so much. Let me read the goddamn letter. Public notice of disappearance. A gentleman by the name of Mr. Hosmer Angel has mysteriously vanished. Mr. Angel is of around 5 feet 7 inches in height, of strong build, with a sallow complexion. He is black-haired, with the bushy side whiskers and a mustache. He's likely to be wearing tinted spectacles. On last sighting, Mr. Angel was dressed in a black silk frock coat with a black waistcoat and gray Harris tweed trousers. He is known to have been employed in an office in Leadenhall Street. If you're in possession of any information, please come forward and there will be a reward for any help given in finding this gentleman. Interesting. Letter time. Oh, it's typed. Okay. My dear love, please don't worry about your sweet head. Do you believe that I would say anything of your family who understand nothing of love? We had a wonderful time together, didn't we, while your father was in France? Such a short time, but it was enough for me to know that you are my life. I want to spend every minute from now on with you. I wish that it were possible. I love you very much, and I am waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more upon his travels so we can meet again. Mr. Hosmer Angel. Wait, what?
This is strange. The love letter is typewritten.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Good quality paper, quite smooth.
On finding details that are inclined to overlook.
Fairly common ink, nothing special. We had a wonderful time together, didn't we, while your father was in France? I'm waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more. Miss Sutherland only met with Hosmer Angel while the stepfather was absent. Hosmer Angel decided not to leave his signature. Let's study this letter more closely.
Right. Oh, look at that.
There are some letters with typographical defects. Miss Sutherland, do you have any other letters from Mr. Angel?
Unfortunately not. But I've brought my father's letter from Paris. Here it is.
Dear Mary, I'm taking the opportunity of sending you these few lines in the hope that they find you and your mother in good health. France is a nice country to look at, but it is the same as anywhere. There are rogues here who deceive and mistreat their women. Men nowadays are so dishonorable, they won't think twice to break your heart. I hope that you will be an obedient girl and look after your mother, and that you will take my advice. Stay at home. I'll be back before long. Your father.
The stepfather's letter is also typewritten.
Good.
Quite common paper with a light yellow tint.
Huh.
Fairly common ink, nothing special.
Okay.
I hope that you'll be an obedient girl. Take my advice, stay at home. Miss Sutherland's stepfather's signature. The stepfather is trying to keep the daughter at home. Let's study this letter more closely.
Aha, typographical defects, like the old.
There are some letters with typographical defects. Both letters have typographical defects. They merit further attention. This letter has a defect. One more letter with a defect.
Has a K. The K's are defective. So France father time no.
It's the same letter with the same defect in both instances.
Alright. So the K's are defective.
Another letter match with the same defects.
And percents are defective. Hosmer Angel. Where else am I finding a defect? Men.
One more letter with a defect.
Meat? No, it's a capital M.
Another letter match with the same defects. So, based on the specific defects, we could say that these letters were composed on the same typewriter.
Hosmer Angel and your stepfather are the same person, Mary Sutherland. It's really weird. Mary's stepfather tries to keep his daughter at home. No. Real defects. Dents. Different boots. Mary has poor eyesight. Probably myopia. Okay. Know where he lives. The letters have the same typewriter defects and were written by one person on a single typewriter. Yes. Mary and Mr. Hosmer Angel had meetings only when her stepfather was away on business. For some reason, Hosmer Angel met with Mary only when her stepfather was away on business trips. Mary's stepfather was unaware of her relationship with Hosmer Angel. Hosmer Angel was a reticent and shy man who did not want to cause trouble for Mary. Strange behavior. And anything else? The family have an interest in Mary remaining single as they have access to her inheritance. Mary and her stepfather trusted one another. Mary was told to remain at home as her stepfather believed it would be better for her. Of concern. Profit. Mary had the opportunity to socialize without her stepfather's knowledge. Mary's stepfather lied. He didn't take his business trip, as he had found out that Mary was disobeying him. Mary's stepfather took his business trip, which gave Mary the opportunity to secretly meet with Hosmer Angel. I believe it's a lie. Mr. Windibank is Mr. Angel. Oh, well, this is a... What? It will cause Mary a great deal of distress if she is told the true identity of Hosmer Angel. Mary Sutherland is an honest and gentle young lady who should be allowed to live her own life. She does not deserve to be deceived in such a fashion. I'm going to tell her the goddamn truth.
You should try to let Mr. Hosmer Angel vanish from your memory, as he has done from your life.
Then you don't think I'll see him again?
I fear not.
Then what has happened to him?
Your stepfather married your mother for her money, and also enjoyed the use of your income. But with your personal advantages, it was clear that you would not remain single for long, even with him keeping you at home. He disguised himself and reappeared as Mr. Hosmer Angel. He brought you as far as the church door and then conveniently slipped away, to bring you to this conclusion in such a dramatic manner that it would leave a permanent impression upon your mind. You have been cruelly tricked, Miss Sutherland.
Oh, Mr. Holmes. No, I can't believe it. But we were engaged. Oh, it's horrible to think about. But thank you for all you have done, Mr. Holmes.
Holmes, you could have been more diplomatic.
Oh, hush, Orson. Was that really all there was to that goddamn case? That was so fucking simple. I don't even know if that was true or not. There has to be more to this. At night?
What is going on?
Ah, poor Toby. Wait, someone almost...
Mr. Holmes, is everything all right?
Oh, it's like Toby.
Calm down, Toby. Now, let's see what this contains.
God damn, Orson Welles really fucked up my desk.
It's ticking.
Oh, I should probably get that out of the apartment if it's ticking. I died. Blew up spectacularly.
It's ticking. I see wires inside. They could be connected to the cover.
And that is a time bomb. Fantastic.
A fancy ticking homemade gift from a secret admirer. I have 2 minutes to defuse it.
Shit.
There are wires attached to the bell and hammer. When the alarm triggers, the bomb will explode. A source of electricity for the detonation. A package with explosive material. There are wires going in and out. It's useless to predict how they might be tangled up inside. Aha! This solenoid protects the bomb from being easily diffused. If it loses its power supply, it will close contact between the secondary chain wires and the bomb will explode.
Already searched all of that.
There are wires.
Believe I need to cut this wire.
Whew.
Then I need to cut this wire. Fuck. Need to cut that wire. And that wire. That wire. That wire. This wire. Finally, that wire. I have no idea how I did that.
What happened?
Just a small bomb.
Somebody wants to kill me? What for?
I don't believe that you were the target.
Who then?
Mr. Holmes, are you all right? I saw the bloke. I tried to catch him, but he escaped.
What did he look like, Wiggins?
Can you describe the man?
He was thin, about 5'5", with black hair and a hair lip.
And his actions.
Wiggins, tell us everything you saw.
The fellow was watching your place, so I thought maybe he's a client. But then he took something out of his jacket and threw it, smashing your window. I shouted at him and he took off. I grabbed him by the sleeve, but he wriggled out of his jacket and left it. I'm sorry I didn't catch him, Mr. Holmes.
You did very well, Wiggins.
And what are the items in his jacket?
Now, let's take a look at that jacket.
Here it is.
Good job, Wiggins. Here's a penny.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Holmes.
A mere penny? I would have given him at least $1. All right. Simple switchblade. JT.
JT are the owner's initials. Let's see what's inside.
There could be a hidden message that's been written with some lemon juice.
No, don't touch
Orson
anything else.
Wilde. Fucking. I wish this man to leave my presence immediately.
There are ink stains on this piece of paper. I could read the text with the help of my analysis table if Wilde hadn't already destroyed it.
Rally, Mohawks, bring out your axes and tell King George we'll pay no taxes on his foreign tea. His threats are vain and vain to think to force our girls and wives to drink his vile bohea. Then rally, boys, and hasten on to meet our chiefs at the Green Dragon. Okay.
A poem. But what does it mean?
This isn't a poem. It's a song called Rally Mohawks. That great moment when America rebelled against England's dominance. Then rally, boys, and hasten on to meet our chiefs at the Green Dragon. And I bet they hoisted a tankard of ale and invented a new nation. Along with deciding if this was the week they got to dump some tea into Yon Harbor.
Why ever did he keep such a song in his pocket?
Destroyed evidence, analysis table, homemade bomb. Orson deliberately destroyed the analysis table and the attacker's evidence. Orson only wanted to help with the evidence. It was a coincidence that he destroyed the analysis table. Orson is guilty. Yes. Orson, you need to shut the fuck up.
Who tried to kill me, Mr. Holmes?
No one. You're a fanatic.
Thanks to Wilde, my analysis table has been completely destroyed.
What next? Some letters, probably. Let's read some letters. Letter from Westgate Prison. Mr. Holmes, my name is Tabitha Fulk. I'm one of the nurses who attends the inmates at Westgate Prison. I took care of Mr. Albiot, who asked me to write you after his death. He remained furious right up to the end and refused to ask God for forgiveness. He blamed you, Mr. Holmes, for breaking his will. It was so sad to see. With respect, Tabitha Fulk. Ah, good. All right, let's see. What have I got? Find out who is behind the attempt on my life. Well, I need to search my archives about this. This song. Newspapers. Research. Martial arts, criminal. Nope. Not my newspapers, not my research. My encyclopedias, possibly. Art and architecture. Possibly. Never mind. Economic science. No. Mentioned in his song. History. Green Dragon Tavern. The Green Dragon Tavern was a public house used as both a tavern and a meeting place, and was located on Union Street in Boston's North End. In the early 19th century, a number of replicas of the Green Dragon were opened across Europe. One of these is now located in London, near the harbor in the district of Whitechapel.
Here it is.
Interesting.
That's all I can do for now. Let's try and get a few hours of sleep.
How can you sleep when there is someone trying to kill me? How selfish.
The next morning, I should dress. A casual suit. With a detective's hat. Yes.
He's so funny.
Oh, look at Toby.
Oh my, I see you and Kate are best friends already.
Catherine.
Did you sleep well, Kate?
Very well, thank you, Father.
Is that Wild? Whatever is he doing now?
He's transforming you into a legend.
Ah, silly man. Kate, what's the matter?
Well, I just came by to tell you that I'm going to the zoo with Alice. We'll be having lunch in town.
The zoo?
The zoo? What on earth for?
Perhaps because it is my birthday today?
Shit.
I'm so sorry, Kate. With Wild's visit, Look, here's some spending money. Go and treat yourself to a thing.
All right. I'll go then.
Kate.
You never do anything right.
All right. Come here.
I've had enough of you not caring about me.
I do care. I've just had a difficult night.
Someone tried to blow me up.
Alice told me about the bomb, but you wouldn't.
Kate, I only want to protect you.
You don't understand anything. I wish Alice would adopt me.
Don't be ridiculous.
I don't know why my parents entrusted me to you. Did they really know you?
Kate, come back.
This is not the side story I want.
Such a waste. This Alice, I have an odd sense about her. It's as if she's playing with Kate's feelings. This would be a good opportunity to investigate Alice's flat while they're absent. And anyway, it'd be better to visit the Green Dragon Tavern during the evening.
All right, let's go visit out with Alice.
Mrs. Hudson is not at home.
Pity.
Force is not an option. I should find a back room.
Force is not an option.
Better not go outside. The journalists would notice me.
I shall leap across the balcony. I mean, use several lockpicks at once to lift the plates and open the locks. L3 and R3 and back. All right. How do I get the second lockpick, though? How do I select the second lockpick? Oh, switch set of lockpicks. Jeez, I'm an idiot. All right, move those aside, and then this will be number.
There's no space for this lockpick.
Number 3 here. And number 4 there.
Alice has recently used this.
Dear Miss, thank you for your most recent delivery of shirts for my cousin. They are marvelous. As I told you, this Saturday I shall be attending the wedding breakfast of my dear friends, so I'll need to look stunning. Please be sure to finish my dress by Friday at the latest. I will send for it in the morning. So she is a seamstress.
It looks as though Alice has not slept here for a long time.
Rotate the dials to plot an entire path through the maze in order to open the casket. Nope. No. That doesn't go anywhere. And that goes there. And this needs to go there. Leads down to here, and then this will need to go. Nope. There we go. My dear little Alice, if you read this letter, then it means I am no longer in this world and that my illness has defeated me. Please try not to be sad, dear, for I have lived a good life. My only regret is that you are now alone and you will be sent to live with who knows who, an unknown family. I do not trust the institutions who behave so cruelly towards your father. But please take courage, my dear angel. You know the secrets which allow you to speak with the souls of the dead. So, what the fuck?
Alice's childhood was spent with her aunt, until the aunt's death. A phonograph cylinder.
Dear Alice, thinking of you now has made me remember the past. And as you well know, I was always a worrier. Every time that you were sent to live with yet another family, I hoped you would be happy. But people are cruel, aren't they? It angers me to think of you so miserable in every home, to be considered more as a servant rather than a member of a family. You suffered so much. But I am happy now to congratulate you on your 21st birthday. Now all your horrors are behind you. You are grown and independent and a beautiful woman. I wish... You are a grown and independent... God damn it, Darren. You don't even like Pepsi. You are a grown and independent and... I can't even finish this. God damn it. You are a grown and... Fuck. You are a grown and independent... You're a... God damn it. You are a grown and independent and fucking Christ. You are a grown and independent and beautiful woman. I wish you the life that you deserve with all the happiness that's possible. Your friend, Anna.
Alice was unhappy with all of her adopted families.
He wakes early despite the fact that the lamp in his room glows into the small hours. He provides a street urchin with work. I believe the boy's name to be Wiggins. His friend, Dr. Watson, is always nearby. They seem very close. He is respected by Inspector Lestrade, although he never works with the police. Kate is so sweet and honest and naive, but Mr. Holmes doesn't spend much time with her.
She's spying on me.
She is. Shocker, Holmes.